Hey there, my name is Kenneth and I'm live audio engineer. Um, this is the first of me trying to do tutorials on YouTube, and the name of my YouTube is Soundcheck Studio GH. Um, and I want to do more tutorials about sound. So please, after watching this video, subscribe to my channel, like it, comment, and if should in case you want me to do or to teach or to do any tutorials about anything you would love for me to do, please kindly give me updates so I can do it real quick for you. So let's listen to this before maybe we dive in.
There's time for everyone. Keep on keeping on. Keep on keeping on. Oh yeah, I keep on going, I keep on keeping on. Oh, so long as you live, there's time for everyone. Remember your first love, your first love.
Okay, so this is it. So I just want this video to be short and not that long. And forgive me if in case you don't understand certain things that I'm saying. Forgive me. English is not that my mother language. So forgive me then. We should focus on the lining here. So this is the kick. So let me mute certain things real quick so we can just get the image of what I want to do. So I will start with the kick. Um, this is how,
There's time for everyone.
this is how the kick sounds like. This I'm using a gate. I'm using this gate. It's from Rip. The door I'm using is Ripper. This DAW I'm using is called Ripper. It's very good door, and I think it's not that expensive. You can try to purchase one if you're ready. So I use gate on this kick to, you see, tame it a little bit, but not that. Listen, right now he's not playing the kick, so I think he's, yeah, there's it. So I'm not doing much. I'm just doing a little to, take some of the bass guitar out of the kick microphone. And then this is Fab Filter Pro Q3. This is a parametric equalizer from Fab Filter, and I added this. I was just cutting this low mid and this mid out, and I just boosted a little bit of 6.3K and a bit of 73. You see, I didn't want that slamming attack too much on it, just a little bit of it. So after I added this API 550B from Waves, this is Waves plugin. So, and this is how it's sounding now. I just boosted a little bit of the highs and cut some of the miss. That's 500 and boosted I think 50 Hz. And later I just added this Fab Filter Pro C2. This is a compressor from Fab Filter, and this is how it sounds right now. Right now it's doing a reduction of I think 2.9 to sometimes 3 negative 3 dB. That's a reduction of the kick. So after I added this SSL channel, yes, this is SSL channel, and as I added it, you see how it's sounding right now. Yeah, I'm doing a little bit of gate here. This one, the gate is a bit fast. You see, yes, it's on fast, and you see, when the kick hits, it opens after it closes, and it's doing a little bit of compression too. Here, this is about 3 dB, negative 3 dB reduction. Yes, so I boosted some highs, cut some mids, cast some low miss and boosted to 50. I boosted 48, I think about 8 something, yeah, to get some slamming entering into this year. So, and I created a pass for this kick. You see, we do create groupings for our instruments, right? Like drums have its own groupings and stuff. Yes, but in this, when I added this kick to this drums group, you see the kick will be triggering. The kick will trigger the compressor because because of the peak it do blinks, right? When the drummer hit the kick, like how the peaks rises, it will trigger the compressor to, you see, respond. So it will be like the kick is working, the compressor is working on only the kick. So I created a different group for this um kick. So let's listen to how it sounds. So either this this screamer pie compressor to the kick, and this is how it sounds right now. Using a little bit of I think 2 dB reduction. And either this low air is from waves. Low air from waves. It adds a little bit of air to the kick, and if you want a punch, so you see I have reduced this air to negative 21 because I didn't want that air too much, and I just increased the low, I think 7 dB. So this is how it sounds right now. Yeah. So there's it. And after that, I will do certain things to the kick. But right now, I guess we should move on. Then I will tell you later. So um, let's listen to this snare. I guess I should mute the master. What is the plugin there? Then you will listen to the snare. So this is the chain of the snare drum. So I'm not using a gate for this snare. I'm not using a gate. I'm just using EQ because I don't want some of my high end to be cut off by the gates. So this is how. Sorry, let me mute all of my FX. Let me mute my FX. So I guess let me mute them. Oh, okay. So this is how the snare sounds like naturally. And I added this 5 filter Pro Q3 EQ. And this is how it's sounding right now. And I added this Pro C2 5 filter compressor. And later I added this SSL channel from Waves, EQ and Dynamics. And this is how it sounds. So here I'm trying to reduce the noise, so I'm doing a little bit of gates here. Yeah, and a bit of compression too here, not that much. And I added this CLA 76 from Waves to the snare for it to sound nice. So I think let's listen to it. Yeah. So I added this 76. So this is how the snare is sounding right now, right? Perfect. So let's go to the hi-hats. I think with time I have to hurry to make this video very short. So this is how the hi-hat was sounding like. This is the hi-hat. This is the hi-hat. That's how it was sounding. And I added this EQ. I cut about up to 800 Hz. And I was pushing some of the low miss out. And I added this API 560 to it. and I just cut all these frequencies out and allow this um mid and this high mid in. So these are hi-hats. Let's continue with the tom. I think I have to look at a section where he's playing the toms and I will loop it out. So yeah, let me just loop that space out. So I guess let me loop it very quickly then. So on this, I started with a gate. So this is how it sounds like. So this is how it sounds like naturally. Okay, let me just select this one. So either this gates to it. So when the drummer is not hitting the toms, it will just reduce the noise and the bleeding from the stage. And after either this EQ, I was taking some of the mids and the low mids out, and I boosted the highs a little bit of 170. Okay, so later I added this compressor to it. This is how it sounds, and it's doing about 3 dB of gain reduction. And I added this API 550A. This is how it sounds right now. I boosted the highs 10 dB. I boosted about 10k 9 dB, and I cut some of the miss, and I boosted some of 100 Hz. Later I added this SSL channel, and this is how it sounds like. And this is a multi-track recording, right? And when you do everything in this door, I think you leave it. You just leave your fader at where you think is good for you, right? So what if the drummer hits and maybe the compressor couldn't, do the attack or everything that you need it to do, or maybe you didn't grab some of the picks, it will clip, right? So either this soft clipper is from Reaper, yeah. So it will just, if in case the drummer hits hard, it will just tame the picks so that it won't clip. So that's it. So let's go to the second tom. Let's see where he was playing the second tom. Then I think it's here somewhere here. Yes, I think he was playing this. Yeah. So let me just loop this place out. Then I'll just turn this effects off. Sorry. Okay, so there is it. So I'm taking everything out. Then you will hear how it was sounding. So this is how it was sounding like. So either this EQ, this gate, and either this EQ boosted some highs, got some low mids and some mids out. Boosted this frequency 140. Yeah. Let's add this compressor. And one thing about toms is that the more your gates becomes your attacks becomes much faster, it tends to grab some of the high frequencies. So I think you have to let it be a bit high, like maybe 5 to maybe 10 milliseconds, you see, to the amount you think is okay for you. If you let it go down that fast, like it will be grabbing some of the high ends, and it will be sounding dull. So please take note of when you are setting the attack for your toms. You have to make sure that you set your attack very well. And the same thing for kick, same thing for snare. I think because of time I can't go back, then I will show you those things again, but maybe another time we will do that. So I added this SSL channel to it, and this is how it sounds right now. A little bit of gain reduction to here. Yeah. And I added this clipper as well. So if even he hits hard, it won't even clip in the system when when I've rendered it. Okay. So let's jump into the front tom, then we know how it also sounds like. By the way, so this is the front tom. Let me just loop some bass that he was playing the front tom. Then I think it's here. Yeah. So this is how the front tom sounds like. This is the sound of the front tom, right? So I added a gate to it. And I added an EQ. As usual, I was cutting some of the low mids and boosted some low, and I boosted the highs here. I added this compressor, and you will see this my attack is just like the other one. Because it's front tom, you have to let the release time be high, you see, so that maybe if you hit, like, it will sound like doom, then it will sustain a bit before it will disappear. So you don't have to like let it be short like doom, then the still compressor is on the front tom. You don't have to let the release time be that fast. Let it go up so it can sustain the distance, the front tom, the toner of the front tom. So I added this compressor, and later I added this SSL channel to it, and this is how it sounds right now. You see, one thing I like about this SSL channel is that it has some analog warm sound. Yes. So like I love that. I love that texture of it. I love the texture of it. So I added this clipper to it as well. So should, in case of anything, as I said, you can tame certain frequencies that will be disturbing you, I guess. So let's see where I think they'll be playing other toms. And if you look here, I have panned my toms. So this is the high tom. It's on left 20%, and the mid tom is on 15% to the right, and this front tom is at 25% to the right. Don't be panning your drums like toms to maybe 100%. It will make your drums feel disorganized. It will make them feel disorganized. So like pan them like in a way like the drums. You see, we look at the image of the drums we used to pan things. So don't be panning it 100%, like 100% left, 100% right. If you do that, it will be sounding disorganized. So just pan them a little bit, but not that much, right? Okay. So I guess we are done with the drums. So I will just solo the groupings I created for the drums, and I will let you listen to the drums as that. So this is the kick, and I will solo this is the snare. So as I was saying, I was having two group for the drums. One is for the kick. I'm treating the kick with its special group, and I've created another group for the snare, highs, high tom, rack tom, frog tom. Yes. So this is the compressor I'm using for the snare, hi hat, high tom, mid tom, low tom. There's it. I'm using this SSL bass compressor from Waves. From Waves. So this is without. I'll just take it without it and with it. Then you know. This with it. So you will see it's doing a little bit of compression here. Like when you hit the snare, you see it will go a bit about like 3 dB gain reduction. I'm not doing that much. Yes. So when you hit the 4 tom, then it will just rise up to tame the peaks. So that when you are listening to one thing about this production thing is that you have to make sure that it translates very well in everything you are listening through it, right? Like some will be in, we should say this will be on a video. Like some will be listening like on their TV sets, on their cell phones. So you have to do something that picks or something like that won't be spoiling someone's gadgets because of your bad mix that you are doing. So you have to make sure that you have tamed certain things. So no matter what, like they will be in their limits. Okay. So this is what I was doing. I was just doing it a little bit. And one thing too is that when you are setting a compressor for your groupings, especially for drums, don't set the attack very high. Don't let the attack like go up. This is on 30 milliseconds, right? Yes. And the release should be very fast because as soon as it hits, it should turn back to wait for the next peak that is coming so that the compressor can grab it very well. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. Yes. So this is it. Okay. So we mess with our years, right? That's good. But it's good to sometimes to see what the whole thing is also doing. So let me play the drums, then see how this RTA visual is doing. You let me play it real quick, then you let. You see, so it's living because I'm talking. This made is high. You see, it was taking all the miss out, and that is for me, for my purpose. Like when I'm mixing drums, sometimes some of the drummers do hit hard, and you see they'll be playing like the toms while the singer is also singing. So I don't want in a process whereby the drums will be fighting with the vocals, because most of the times vocals stands on the mids and the high mid and a little bit of low mid, right? So I don't want the drums to be fighting with the voice, or they will be canceling out or something like that. So as I was playing, you see the mix was very down, but you hear what, or you will hear any tom or anything that the drummer will be hitting, and it's very good sometimes. So we are not messing with our eyes, but sometimes it's very good to get that pass too. So I'm done with the drums, right? But there's this trick. This is a simple trick I learned from my mentor. He is Kempuchi Van Druthen. That's my mentor, and I've been learning certain things from him. This is I've created this group, right? And you see, I have named it Drum crush, right? Good. So this is a plugin from Sound Toys, course Decapitator. There's it. And I'm using this to crush some of the drum sound, right? So maybe I will solo it, then you listen to how it's doing to the drums. Yeah, so it's crushing the drums a little bit, not that much. And after I added this SSL compressor to it, right? So let's see what this drum crash bass is receiving. It's receiving from the kick and the snare only. So I'm trying to crush the kick and the snare a little bit. You see, it do create some accent in it. A little bit. I'm not doing it that much. And after, you will see I have done something here. It's called good camp. Drum good, right? So it means it's something like a compressor too, but it's in a way I'm doing the crashing, but not that much. It's very good to tame some peaks, as I said. So I added this API, EQ, and this SSL bass compressor. So let's listen to what this is also doing to the drums. Okay, so this is it. So this is also receiving from the snare and the kick. I have a separate group for the toms. So this is the toms, right? You see it's receiving from, you see, this is tom 1, 2, and 4 tom. And I added this plugin, this creamer pie compressor on it, right? Yes, listen to how it sounds on the tom. You see, so you see, it's almost like reducing about almost 20 dB, negative 20 dB. Yes, because I'm just crashing the toms to create some accent in it, right? Yes. So you see, and later I added this compressor as well. Then let's listen. Yeah. So you see, it wanted to like move or to redact, but since the creamer pie is doing all the work, should in case there's a little slightly peaks that will just fall out of the creamer pie, this compressor to grab it, then it will just compress it hard as I needed. So this is it. Then so this is for the drums, right? So I will just solo the drums. I will solo the drums, then I will mute all of this. Then I'll bring them in one by one, so you know what I'm trying to say. See how the tom is sound right now. You see how they are sounding right now. So it's a little trick that we have to learn from our masters, I should say. You see, there are good people out there that they have been teaching sound, and I've been following them all my life. I think we have Ken Puch, Van Druten, we have Dave Rat, we have many people that we can learn from them, right? So this is my bass guitar. So this is the drum group, the bass group. I'm someone I love to create groups for things. You see, to you know to glue them. You have to glue certain things together. You understand? Yes. So this is the bass guitar. So I added this EQ. And this is saturation. It's from far filter. Yeah. So I'm just doing a little bit of saturation here. The saturation means that I'm trying to to increase the is it a harmonic frequency? Yes, around what he's playing, right? So let me add it. I'm just doing it a little bit. Then I'm taking it out. I'm bringing it in. You see, it's like it do bright the high mid is trying to play. Then he allows some weight to what he's playing. So this is saturation. I think you guys have to try it out. And I added this API EQ. Hmm. So since I'm getting it this good, then I added this CLA3A compressor to grab some of the peaks. Yeah. So it's reducing about 1, sometimes to 2. Yes. If you try to, go high, it will be going like -3. And this compressor is really good because you see, it's on fast attack and fast. The attack is very fast for this compressor, right? Yeah. And you see, I've tried to increase the high frequency here. This is another. Some of the people don't know that this here is part of the compression job. You control how it compresses your high frequency as well with this knob, right? So when you are using your waves compressor, don't be leaving this out. Your CLA 2A, 3A, 76. Don't be leaving this out. They are there for a purpose. It controls how they compress your highs as well, right? Yeah. So I've set it this way, 32.2. So this is the group of the bass. I added this CLA 76. So I'm adding it in, then we know how it was sounding like. You see, it has become heavy, then calm, right? I'm taking it out. This is how it was sounding. It seems it's like it was disorganized a little bit, right? But since I added this, it has become calm. Although this compressor is not doing anything, but so far as it's in the chain, it is also doing certain things for the bass, right? Okay, so let's continue. This is my guitar, electric guitar. So I'll be taking this things out. Then I'll just I think this side he wasn't playing it, so I think yeah. Let me just go. So I added this EQ to increase the mid. And let me pause this. You see, some of the people they will be mixing, then the guitar will be too harsh. You see, electric guitar, you have to cut some of the highs, then increase the mid because the mid is where the flow is or the feel is, right? Yes. That's to me, but I don't know for other professionals how they have been doing things. This for me, right? Yeah. So I just boosted this 872.6 dB cut from I think 2.2 to 20k. I just cut all this out because I don't want any excessive harshness in it. So later I added this SSL channel, and this is how it sounds right now. So I added a group for this as well. So what I'm using here is the CLA 2A for the electric guitar. This is each group, so I'm adding it in. You see, I'm trying to control the highs as well. And you see, it's doing a little bit. If it tries to go high, the compressor will just grab it down. Right? Yeah. Okay, I think with time I have to hurry then. Go fast. So this is the piano. This is the main piano. So I created a group for them. So this is how the piano sounds like, right? This is how it sounds like. And I added this API 550A from Waves. This is how it sounds right now. Okay. Then this is the auxiliary keyboard. So this is how it was sounding. This is how it was sounding. And I added this API 550, and this is how it sounds like. This is how it was sounding. And now this. So after I created a group for this two piano, the main piano and the auxiliary key, right? So I added this Affix Vintage exciter from Waves. So I'll be bringing it in, then you see how it will be sounding. Okay, sing. So I think you should pray then we listen. I think I have to go to where it's very nice then. Oh, come on. So this without the group. This without this plugin. So with the plugin here, you see it have bright the piano, right? This without it. This with it. So that's how I treat my keys as well. So let's jump into this lead vocal. Because of time, I think we have to hurry then. I want to make this video very short, not that long to waste your time. So this is the vocal chain. This is the vocal chain. So this is how the vocal sounds like. So this is how it sounds like. And I added this PSA from Waves. It's a gate. It's a gate, but we use it on vocals to, you see, clean some of the noise out. So right now, I'll take it out and I'll bring it in, then you know how it works, okay? I'm bringing it in.
and in the sonya say Kasuana kasu unyami be
This without it.
and in the
You see, you can hear the bleed on the stage that much, but when I bring it in,
keep on keeping on.
Immediately he stops like singing. The noise reduces, right?
Keep on keeping on.
And later added this EQ. This is from far filter. I just cut some of the lows out and made this dynamic EQ. So in case you'll be like the low mids will be going high, this dynamic EQ is there for me. I can't be like increase and reducing it, so I make it dynamic. So you see, as it tries to go high, this will try to compress it down. It will try to compress it down. And I was cutting some of his from like his vocal. I was trying to also compress it a little bit. And later I added this SSL channel to it. This is how it's sounding like right now. Yeah. Then I added this saturation again. I added this saturation again. You see, I'm trying to you see, I have duplicated this from I think this frequency high. This is from I think 800 to 20k. I have selected a warm tube for it, right? Yes, so that the highs will be very warm. And for this low mid and mid, I guess it's a clean tube, right? Yes. So I'm taking it out, then I'll play it and you listen with it. Okay, I'm bringing it in. Without it. With it. You see, it's like making the highs very warm and the vocal very warm, right? Yes. And this is the reason why people have been spending, I think, some heavy dollars trying to get a condenser microphone that have some, I think, this tube something in it. Yeah. So I think you can just use any cheap microphone, and he wasn't using any that expensive microphone. He was just using this cheap microphone then. So later I added this CLA 2A compressor to it. And he's doing, you see, when he shouts, this compressor will just take it down. Okay, so this is how the vocal was sounding like. And this is how it sounds like right now. Keep on keeping on. So I created a group for this lead mic, right? This lead singer. And added this CLA 76. So this without the 76, I'm adding it in. So you see, he's doing a little bit. Yeah, he's doing a little bit of reduction here. Good. So in this, they were having only one BV, only this BV. So you see, after like I wanted to have this in a stereo fade that it would be very nice. So I duplicate this same vocal, then I just pan one to the left and one to the right. You see, for the backing to be a little bit of stereo wide field. So I added this PAC and this EQ.
Onyami be. Any da so nyansa.
So I was cutting all this. Then this I was controlling
Onyami
this
be.
low, mid a bit, and this high.
Any da so mo bia. Keep on
Another
keeping
this
on.
CLA 2A in case maybe he'll be going up. This compressor will be taking it down. Yeah.
Kosu. Ooh yeah. Keep on keeping on.
And I created a bass for this. This without it. This without the bass. Let me select where he was singing then. So I added this saturation again. This is a warm tube. And I added this SSL EQ. And added this CLA 2A to it. So this is how it sounds right now. This is how it was sounding at first. This is how it was sounding like. This. So this is how I go about tuning my instruments and my voice. So this is the effects I've been using. So I have a vintage drums plate and a drums room, right? So I'll just bring the drums in, then you will hear how they sound with the effects. This is the vintage drum. And this vintage is from Valhalla Vintage Vape. Yeah, I'm just controlling a little bit of the decay. And after I added EQ, after your effect, you have to add EQ to cut some of the frequencies you don't want. So I've added EQ after this reverb to control some of the frequencies I don't want. Right? Yes. So let's listen to it with the drums. Plate 2. This is Valhalla plate. This is Valhalla plate. So this is it. So this with it. I'm adding the plates. You see how the snare is very wide right now. Yes, I'm adding same EQ for this also. This also is having an EQ after the plate verb. So then I have this this room verb for the drums as well. So let's listen to it. I'm adding it in. This is from Valhalla as well. I'm adding it in. You see, it's making the snare sound very nice and the toms too sounding very nice. So this is my vocal FX2. So let me mute this, then we focus on the vocal. And by the way, I'm sending this vintage verb. This piano is going to the vintage verb. This piano and the auxiliary key is going to the vintage. And this, I think that's it. Yes, I think that's all. Yes. And this is the vocal. So let me select the vocals then. This is a vocal room.
This
without it. This with it. From Valhalla as well. Valhalla room. I'm adding AQ to it. AQ after the FX. Okay, so this is also vintage verb from Valhalla as well for the voice, for the vocal. So let's listen to it. I'm adding it in. Okay, so that's it. So after I did this, this is Echo Boy from Sound Toys, right? Echo Boy from Sound Toys, and you see, it's also doing a little bit of like a delay or something like that on the vocal, right? Yes. So I'll just let you listen to it. Sorry. I'm bringing it in. So it's like a delay, but with a short feedback time, right? Yes. So it's like a ping pong delay, but with a short distance. And I'm also adding, after the Echo Boy, I'm also adding EQ. You see the same EQ, right? And I have this H delay. This is H delay from Waves. So this is what I'm using. You see, it's receiving from only the lead mic, right? Yes. So this is the delay for the lead mic. So I'll play it and I'll add it. Okay, so there is it. I think now you know how I do things here. And as I'm saying, this is Reaper. This DAW I'm using is Reaper. And I think I'm using few plugins from Waves and Sound Toys and Fab Filter. Yes, that's what I'm using. That's all I'm using and nothing else. So, as I said once again, my name is Samuel Kenneth Aqua, and the YouTube name is Soundcheck Studio GH. You see, I'm just starting to do certain things like this. So I would love for you to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, please. Because right now, even when you search for Soundcheck Studio GH, you don't even see it because I am below. I have few subscribers and I don't have anything. So you have to help me to, do certain things that maybe I can also help you to do more videos. And in case you want to ask anything or anything you love for me to do video about it, about sound, you can just leave a comment at my YouTube channel. I'll just read it, then maybe I can do more tutorials for you as you expect. So I guess you can listen to some of it as well. Then maybe it will be in another time. Okay, thank you very much for watching. Then I think in case I said anything bad or anything you said, I should also work on myself. Please, you can also leave it at the comments. I always wish to learn new things and new tricks. Okay, thank you very much for watching. I'll be playing this song for you so that you can listen to it for some time before I end this video. Thank you for watching. Please, as I said, like, subscribe, and comment for me so that I can be doing more videos. Thank you very much for watching.
I am don't know. I need on, need on, need on, don't know, don't know, don't know, don't know. Yeah, my refuge, I'm you. When I'm in the no, or none of you want to be a dream. Who call it Mackay? Who can't do? Yeah, my
Okay, guys, see you another time. Thanks for watching, and I would love for you to subscribe as well, like the video, comment anything you want me to do video about it, or in case of any correction as well, you can just contact me. And should in case you want to contact me for your program, your sound job, please you can contact me on +233 574 407447. I'm repeating the number again. +233 574 407447. The name is Kenneth. Thank you very much. Goodbye.